Or tell us your story.
The whole class is just graded debates, and the professor like has a writing prompt, and you just write your opinion about it. And I write my opinion, and I always take a super controversial America's fucking awesome stance, which shouldn't be controversial, but apparently it is in college now. And the question was compare the rise of communism in the USSR and fascism and Nazism in Germany during World War II. And my stance, like, it was longer and had examples and citations, whatever. But basically it was like, it's two different flavors or two different ways to get to the same results. They both want a homogenous society that's totalitarian, so they have complete control.
So basically you had to explain to a college student what horseshoe theory is.
Yeah, pretty much. They're just mad because like they all agree, like when you call Nazism bad, everybody's like, yes, absolutely. But when you call communism bad, it's like, no, it's definitely not, because the Nazis wanted to have everybody be the same race, and communists just wanted everybody to be the same class. And I go, yeah, homogenous just means the same. There's racial homogeny and there's class homogeny. They don't care how you're the same. It's just two different versions of the same thing so they can control you. And then they get super mad just because, I don't know, they like the idea of the class has to be the same. They're just, well, the Nazis want to have complete control, and the communists just want to take all the goods and redistribute it. To which my example was like, okay, cool. If I put you in a jail cell and I have complete control over you, versus if I drive you 1,000 miles into the desert and I leave you, and then I only give you goods or food, water, and shelter if you comply with what I tell you to do, is there like a meaningful difference between the two things? You have complete freedom to do whatever you want in that desert. Mostly fucking die. I mean, is there really a difference?
Let's say in Ukraine, where wheat is controlled by the Soviet Union.
Yeah, exactly. And then she's like, well, fascism's bad because the Nazis committed atrocities. And I go, do you think communism didn't commit fucking atrocities? I'm sorry. I go,
Holocaust, Holodomor.
Let's talk about the Holodomor. That time that the fucking USSR decided that they wanted to liquidate the wealthy peasants, aka kill them, imprison them, and move them around. And then, oh, fuck, those were the ones that grew all the food. And now 10 million people are going to starve to death. So, oh, fuck.
Fun story. That happened to Soviet hero Mikhail Kalashnikov. So I read his book. I've actually read a couple of those books.
Brandon read this last night after yesterday's podcast. He was like, I need to study on some book and slap down on some history real quick.
It's been a couple years, but yeah, I have read his book, and he basically talks about, yeah, right. I'm like I told you I'm going to have a concise history story next time. He's talking about growing up early on. His family was considered like moderately well-to-do, and he was like, when he was a young child, was a victim of that, where they just like came into his fucking village.
You're not allowed to do moderately well in communism.
No,
it's not
moderately
allowed.
well is it's dangerous.
Like the American dream where you just like have a white picket fence and a boat. No, that shit's absolutely not allowed.
If you have assets, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And so like they took him and they like ended up like a train to Siberia kind of shit. And that's where he ended up. And then of course he became a Soviet tanker, fought against the Nazis, and then invented one of the best weapon systems of all time. Jake, fight me.
I wanted to talk to you about this specifically. I almost called you, but I saved it. I almost called you 3 weeks ago, but I saved it for next time I came to town because I wanted to talk to you about this. I'm going to ask a question to these two. I know you know the answer, but don't answer.
All right. I'll get more ice.
You guys are familiar with the Galil, correct?
Yeah.
So the Galil, if you don't know at home, is literally just the Israeli version of the AK-47. Basically, they just wanted an AK that shot 5.56 so they could get free ammo from the rest of NATO. That's how that worked out, right?
Okay.
Guess what the creator of the Galil's last name is?
Yeah, I know this one.
I know you know. That's why I held...
It's not fucking Galil, is it?
No. They had to rename it Galil
Hitler.
because his name is so controversial.
Hitler or Adolf?
No. The creator of the Galil's last name
thinking.
is... Full name. He knows the full name.
Kalashnikov.
Wait, hold on.
Kalashnikov created the AK, right?
Yep.
No fucking shit. The guy who created the Galil, his name was Balashnikov.
Are you serious?
I thought it was a fucking joke.
100%.
Oh my God. Why did they keep that? That would have been the
Because
best.
they were like, it's way too close. You have to name it something else.
It's the AB-47, like AB-556 or some shit.
Bro, if this was 20, like now, a dude would have came out with that and been like, yes, the Balashnikov. Like, nah. It's like, no, it's named after me.
No, for real.
I see his wife at home or his girlfriend mocking him. And she's like, ooh, Kalashnikov, Beshnikov.
It's like a guy who made a clone of a 1022 and his name was Bruger.
Banana Bana Baleshnikov. Bitch.
No, it's real.
Is that not the weirdest fucking thing on the planet?
How the fuck
He literally changed his name because I think he was a Jew who moved to Israel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I think that was correct.
There's Jews named Baleshnikov?
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that at this point right now. When this is
Oh, God.
this whole-
thing happened this past month. You want to talk
I said the name of the country that's the hot topic right now. This video is getting taken.
Rhymes
down.
with Palestine. You want to talk about it?
Baleshnikov.
Paramotoring, becoming a new pastime in the Middle East.
What the fuck? How did I never know about Baleshnikov?
It's hilarious, isn't it?
The
I think he,
AB-47.
was it
The person
the
running this
AK-47?
simulation is like, fuck, I accidentally generated 2 people to make the AK-47.
Damn.
So
That gun
redundancies
fucked
is
in
what it's called.
Counter-Strike
Kalashnikovs are
1.6.
taken.
his
Try
name-
Balashnikov.
His name became Yisrael Galili, but his original name was Yisrael Balashnikov.
And he moved to Israel? Israel moved to Israel?
The
and he changed
AK-47.
It was kind of the thing to do at the moment.
Yeah.
Cold turkey might be great on a sandwich, but sometimes it's